Hello, this is Josephine, and we're live from ICLR. Today, I am joined by Eduardo, who is working on geospatial intelligence and doing some work on how we can fix misaligned geospatial data. Eduardo, I would love to know a bit more about your research and your findings.
Okay, perfect. So basically, when working with geospatial data, it's pretty common to find data that's misaligned. Let's say you have a company that makes a forest inventory. You normally send field agents to collect this data, and they go with handheld GPSs. And when they register the data, there's normally a geospatial shift. So that's a problem because you cannot use this data to train a machine learning model that, let's say, detects trees to count forest deforestation. So the main idea of my work is to exactly fix this without the need to train a model using foundation models like DINO from Meta. And that's basically what we do. We find a way of correcting this shifted data and allowing it to be used to train machine learning models. And by consequence, this kind of application like image classification of trees, defloration detection, this kind of thing.
Nice. Yeah, and I imagine in Brazil that must be quite topical,
Exactly.
the deforestation element.
Exactly. In fact, the work was done above a data set of the Amazon rainforest, not specifically the Brazilian one, the Peruvian one, but yeah, it's pretty usable, let's say, here in Brazil.
Yeah. So what type of companies or entities do you work with and where you can apply these new techniques to?
Okay, perfect. So normally governments needs to monitor this kind of thing. They need to see if logging companies, they are actually logging just the allowed species. And that's why it's important to classify and identify which species are. And for that, you need aligned data to train a machine learning model. That's why my job is important in this kind of case.
Okay, nice. And where are some current gaps into your research or the data or the techniques that you've identified?
Perfect. So this data was collected by forest inventory companies. So there's a lot of noise. This is one of the problems. And also the current foundational models like DINO are mainly trained on natural images. So they are not very good at satellite and drone imagery. So there are some semantic shifts, let's say, that make this kind of hard. Having a little bit more effort from the companies that produce foundation models on producing models for this kind of domain would be great.
Nice.
Solve this kind of problem.
Cool. Well, hopefully we'll get more natural forest data and we can fix that. Well, thank you very much. It was great to speak with you.
Okay, thank you, Josephine.